Hey, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2022 Ford Expedition. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk all the way around the vehicle. We're going to check for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes on the outside. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly, and then finally we'll pop the hood so we can evaluate a little bit the engine bay. So first impressions, this thing is way nice. It's not a big surprise. I mean, Expeditions are just nice generally speaking, but even then, this looks awesome. Normally you'd expect to see some rock chipping up here in the grill, some kind of maybe like a little something up here, but I'm really not seeing much. It looks, as far as I can tell, it looks perfect. So let's go around and see if there is anything that we can find. Tires on here are brand new. You got loads of life left in those. So if I do find anything, I'll be sure to stop and zoom in, make sure you get a good visual, but so far, I'm not seeing anything on here. It looks clean. So you got your cover down here. I won't take it off for the sake of time, but you got your hitch underneath there. So I just popped it open with the keys. Back here you got a couple more features. You can pop the seats up and down. So that's pretty cool. So fun stuff. You also have a couple plugins back here. You got some 12 volts and a couple other things. So in addition to the keys, you can also close it with just the button up there. Pretty straightforward. So let's keep going around, see if we can find anything on the exterior. Ah, that is mighty tight. But on this side, I'm also not seeing anything damage-wise. I'll get a visual from the other end as well, but from everything I can tell right now, I don't see anything over there. That is clean. And then you got your running boards down there as well. So yeah, as far as the exterior goes, I don't say this lightly, but I didn't see a single thing. It looks perfect. So let's hop inside. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on, but when I do, I'm going to leave the camera up here on the dash, so if there's any warning lights or anything popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. All right. So it looks like it needs some washer fluid, so that's not hard. But other than that, everything looks super solid up here. Let's cycle through a couple things just to make sure. Here, my view, fuel economy. View. Yeah, so super solid up there. As far as the interior goes, honestly, if we went over everything, we'd be going over features all day. So I'm just gonna kind of speed blitz a couple things and give you a general overview. So you have your heated steering wheel, heated seats, and cooled seats. The cooled seats over here is already on. AC is also on, not too much, but let's double check. Perfect, that's working great. You have your wireless phone charger down here. You just set your phone there and it'll charge it. You also have a couple plugins. Here is your four-wheel drive system and a couple other things. Just other fun driving features. In here, you're gonna have a bunch of extra space and some more plugins. Let's check the audio, make sure that's working correctly. Yeah, you got very good speakers in here. You have navigation system, driver assist. You can download more apps if you'd like. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. You got towing. You can check out the owner's manual because they do it mostly digitally now. So you pretty much have every feature you could look for on here. You have a couple other driving features up here. And then down here is where you'll have more of your controls for the trunk, the headlights, a couple other things, some parking brakes. Here you're going to have your memory seats, so it'll remember how tall or short you are, if you want to have one for you, one for your wife. The interior is in phenomenal condition, very much so mirroring the exterior. It looks brand new. It's a 2022, so I'm not surprised, but still good to check. It looks really, really good. And then we forgot to fold up most of the seats, but they are also in very, very good condition. So we'll call that there for the sake of time. Let's pop the hood. We'll evaluate a little bit in the engine bay, and then we'll call that good. All right, so I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but in either case, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know a nut from a bolt, you do know what neglect looks like. So if there's acid buildup all around the battery, there's rust all over the metal pieces, it's a pretty good sign. You should probably ask some more questions. That being said, this looks great. Not a big surprise. Again, it's 2022, so I wouldn't expect much otherwise, but it's still always wise to check. So if you are mechanically inclined, then we can go into more details, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any other questions, or there's anything more specific that you do want to see on here, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything and everything. But for now, this is your new Expedition.